In my previous video, I encouraged you to go out and talk to your clients and members of your team about their podcast consumption habits, just so that you could get a feel for the demand for a podcast and how important it is for your business to have a podcast in 2025. It is now becoming the preferred content consumption medium for everyone you want to reach and influence, as I mentioned in that video at the end. So today I want to look at demand for podcasts from a different angle. Every day I receive several, if not more than 10, pitches from a PR firm or somebody on a team to have their executive, their entrepreneur on one of our podcasts. And that shows you something, right? People are itching to get their important person on one of our shows. Now, our shows are not like Joe Rogan's podcast or any of the other big podcasts where they are having millions of listeners and viewers, right? We're in the thousands. Some of the early stage ones are in the hundreds. But as I often say, hey, listen, if I told you that I had a ballroom at the Marriott, at the mouth of my complex here, filled with people who are right in the sweet spot for your target market, 80 people in that conference room, would you be able to free up your schedule to come and talk to them for an hour? Of course you would, right? And that's where this is happening, right? It's demand. People want to get on podcasts because they recognize that it's important for their business. It's a great way to have a long-form conversation with key members of their target market. Now, how important is it for them to do this? Well, they're paying these companies, PR firms, and some of them are just podcast booking agencies, pretty big bucks to get on the shows. One company I know, they charge $17,000 a year just to get you on podcasts. So you have to agree to an annual contract, pay $17,000 plus a year, and they will guarantee that they get you booked on shows. So the question is, why would somebody be willing to pay over $17,000 a year to get on podcasts? And what do they know that you don't know? I think the answer is simple. They know that their target market, people they want to reach and influence, are increasingly looking to podcasts as their preferred medium.